Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing my monthly wrap-up of all the books that I've read, where I pretty much just talk about them very quickly and what I thought of them. So first up we have Hallowed by Cynthia, and if you saw a few previous videos where I got the last book in the trilogy, you'll know that I absolutely adore this series. This is the second book in the Unearthly series, and it was not a disappointment at all. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So simply put, I loved it. Next up we have The Fifth Wave by Yancey, and this is a book that everybody was talking about. So I thought I had to pick it up. And I knew it was really thick, and I thought that was going to be a good thing. But when I started reading it, I realized, wow, this is a really long book. Everybody was raving about it. Everybody seemed to be giving it 5-star reviews. In the end, I gave it 4 stars because I liked it. I liked how there was a different idea of how aliens come down, and every time they sort of attack us, they do it in waves. And I thought that was really cool, and I think there's going to be another book after this. And I'm probably going to read it just out of curiosity. But like I said, I didn't like it as much as everybody else seemed to, but it was still really good. And there were relationships in it and stuff, just like every other book. I think I was a little disappointed after all the hype that was around it. And next up we have Shatter Me, and I've been so excited to read this book for the longest time because, 1, the cover is shiny. I like shiny covers. And 2, I just like the writing style of it. And as you can see on the cover, she puts my touch is lethal, and then she crosses it out, and she puts my touch is power. And a lot of the book in the beginning was like that. It was really kind of poetic, and at some points it was a little annoying. That was one thing people were talking about. But I still gave this book 5 out of 5 stars because I thought it was really cool. Just the concept was that this girl, if anybody touches her skin, they are in pain, like really badly pain, and she accidentally killed a boy when she touched him. So this is going to be a series, I believe 3 books. I know the 3rd book just came out or is going to be coming out, but I'm definitely reading the next book in the series because this was really good. And of course Divergent, and the trailer just came out, and I made sure I read the entire book before I saw the trailer. And I wasn't sure what I would think of this because everybody was comparing it to the Hunger Games. And I just always think it's unfair when people compare these big box office movie book things to a book that's going to become a movie. Because comparing this to the Hunger Games, they're just 2 totally different things. The Hunger Games has its fight to the death on TV, while this has a different fight to the death, even though it's prompted by the government just like it is in the Hunger Games. But I was surprised by how much I loved this. It was absolutely addicting, and this is a pretty thick book, and I read it in 3 days, and that's not something I normally do. I think I spent a few hours each day with my head buried in this book, but obviously it was for good reason, and I'm going to be picking up Insurgent soon because that is the next book in this series. And I am also going to be counting down the days until the movie comes out because the trailer was absolutely awesome. And next we have Desires of the Dead by Kimberly Derting. I heard that's how you say the name. But this is the 2nd book in the Body Finder series. I absolutely love the Body Finder. If you know me, you know I love watching the ID Network and all their murder shows. But frankly, after the Body Finder, this was kind of a disappointment. I read the Body Finder in 1 day, and this I think took me about a week. Even though it's not a huge book, it's kind of your average size young adult book. This wasn't a murder mystery like the Body Finder was. We start off with Violet finding another dead body, but then we shy away from that dead body, and then we come across this stalking problem with creepy notes and a dead cat showing up at her car. But then we don't hear about the dead body ever again. So I gave this, I think, 4 stars because I still really liked it, but it was still kind of a disappointment after the 1st book. But I'm definitely reading the next book because I think there are big things to come in this series. So those are all the books I read in August. Comment below with any books that you read, or if you've read the same ones that I have. Just tell me what you think, tell me what you're reading now, and of course give this video a thumbs up and request any videos that you might want to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.